I wasn't sure if this was the right time to host my first Q&A here, but the 2 years and the 3000 subs almost felt like an eternity. So I decided to do this now before I get brutally old and get hit by dementia. Hey everyone, Mukul here, and thank you for being here all this time and bearing with hopefully some insightful content and my lamest jokes ever. So I thought to do a Q&A as it feels like really long, even though it's been just 2 years and 3000 isn't a huge sub count or anything. So I asked you guys on Twitter, Discord and here on the YouTube's community tab, and some of you were kind enough to post a few questions and save me from the embarrassment of experiencing an epic fail moment when I made that post. So thank you. So Arvind on Twitter had asked me what made me start my channel and why this channel name and the logo. To be honest, I have been poked enough by everyone throughout my life regarding their queries before they plan to make any electronical purchase. And a few of my friends and colleagues had been asking me why don't I start a YouTube channel with my ample massive universe kind of knowledge, which is not true by the way, but I really didn't see the point until I realized how powerful the platform is when I sat down and researched why a lot of people try their hands on it. My start here was really crappy and half-hearted, but as I understood it more and did this more, this kept turning out to be real fun. I have some plans for the future with this, which I think will be wise to reveal in the future itself, so yeah, fingers crossed. The MU in MuBot means Mukulupal, and bot because who doesn't love bots and the inevitable future of being governed by them someday. And the monkey logo because I generally like monkeys, and the sunglasses on this bot monkey just made it look cool, so I just added them. One of my viewers, Aditya, had asked me a series of questions on my Discord server, so I simply chose the easiest one. He had asked me which are my all-time top 5 favorite games. Well, my top 5 favorite games of all time that I can remember right off my memory would be the Prince of Persia series and the God of War series and the title Bionic Commando, which not a lot of people know, but it was a real fun game. Counter-Strike Go and maybe Splinter Cell Blacklist, and these days I'm just loving Doom Eternal, which is a lot of fun to play with actually. And I'm pretty sure there are a heck lot more games which I'm forgetting to mention here, but these ones hit my mind right out of the bat, so yeah, ouch. Hawk Raider on Discord asked if I was planning to buy a Tesla next year when it arrives in India, and hell yeah, I would. And why wouldn't I, as I can easily afford the charging part of the car at least. So yeah, that, and probably when it reaches a stage of being a 10th hand sale at least, then I can for sure afford it. Santosh on Twitter had asked what is the main part of creating videos in terms of gear, etc. And I would say the audio definitely. I mean, you can use your mobile phones and you can stand afar from it and record videos, but in reality, the echo produced in those videos will turn off a lot of viewers. There are ample of cheap mics available on Amazon, and even I use one of them. And after a bit of post-processing, the audio turns out to be just fine. And the second factor is your vocal delivery. If you have not worked on a style that is clear and explains the point you want to emphasize on, then that alone can turn off a lot of viewers. I'm still learning the art of vocal delivery myself, so I can't claim to be an expert myself. But this is one of the reasons why some videos would do generally better than others, especially if they are shot on the phone. And a great example here is Louis Rossmann, which comes to my mind right now. That guy just knows how to clearly and crisply make his thoughts audible to his viewers. Akib Gaming has asked me why in long term OnePlus devices retain the same performance. Well, that's true in most of the cases, but I have seen some really bad updates hamper the smooth performance of OnePlus devices too. This does get fixed after a few weeks or a couple of months when OnePlus releases a new update, but it is crucial to know that even OnePlus isn't perfect here. The reason why most of the OnePlus devices retain the same performance long term is mainly because of the light Android skin the Oxygen OS is. The customizations on Oxygen OS are there, but they have not been exploded to the extent which you might feel are there on a Xiaomi phone running the MIUI, and this is also why the Oxygen OS updates are faster than their counterparts. They basically don't have to go through the tedious process of refining as many features as they are on the MIUI or even the Samsung's One UI, for example. Enough questions? No, there are 2 more questions. Sai Rocker on Instagram had asked what are the future goals in terms of creating content. Well, I guess I'm going to stick to my current style right now, as I really can't afford a dedicated place wherein I can set up all the lights and a studio once and for all, as that at least can save me 1 hour of my time when I set up all of this. But having a dedicated room or a place at an affordable rent where I can just set all of this up for a seamless creation process would be good. So yeah, let's see when that can happen, and I'll be happy if that happens soon, but I'm not sure when will that happen, so let's see when that happens. Mural Hinge on Instagram had asked me what is the source of my inspired creativity. Well, first of all, thanks that you are emphasizing that I am a bit of creative. Thank you. I think I mostly get a bit of creative when I am in the process of making something. It's not like the little elements I try to add here and there in my videos are heavily planned. And also when I experience anything which I review here, I try to find its most unique feature. It can be either bad or good, and then I try to jot a few ideas over it, and then I try my level best to make sure it becomes a bit entertaining too. I feel now being entertaining to your viewers is as crucial as being insightful, so I try to blend both of them, and that's the true core of my inspiration here, I believe. Well, thanks to each and every one of you who took out the time to ask me these questions. I really appreciate this. You can hop on to my Discord server for more chit chats if you want. Stay safe, people, and I will keep seeing you around, hopefully. That's all for today. Mewbot out. I've almost forgot how to do this.